Ladies and gentlemen, concerning this article, amnesty for illegal immigrants is not enough. They deserve an apology by Harry Binswanger. Freedom of travel is a right. It is a right possessed by every human being, not just by Americans. The country does not belong to the government. It does not belong to the majority. Land belongs only to land belongs to individual private owners. Okay, you can go read it for yourself at Forbes. Concerning that article, I have found something where Ayn Rand advocates open borders. Now, I did a video on this earlier called Harry Binswanger Apologized to Immigrants, and Jim Woods has made some very cogent comments, and Mr. Applewine says, I think there is something to be figured out here. I agree with you, Mr. Applewine. In fact, I did find an endorsement for open borders in some of Ayn Rand's writings, so I think this will help clarify things right here, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know of this video, you can go have a check out of that. And the quote we're concerned with right now comes from The Virtue of Selfishness, Collectivized Rights. Okay. Dictatorship nations are outlaws. Any free nation had a right to invade Nazi Germany, and today has the right to invade Soviet Russia, Cuba, or any other slave pen. There we go. That's the only place in writing that I know of, and I now submit it to you, ladies and gentlemen. Is there any other place where he says that one country has no right to protect its borders? This seems to be the only place that she says a country does not have a right to protect its borders. If you go smash into that country, then you're violating them. Otherwise, she says they do have a right to protect their borders, right? This seems to me to be the only place that she advocates for open borders. Whether the free nation chooses to do so or not is a matter of its own self-interest, so you don't have to invade them. But if you want to invade them, it's up to you, because they're just a slave pen anyway. They don't have the rights. They cannot claim any rights. They cannot protect their border. They can't claim a right to protect their border. Now, even though she admitted that Soviet Russia tried to protect its border, she said it doesn't matter. We have a right to break in there if we want. Okay? So, I give you Harry Binswanger, concerning the article we've just seen, is right about one thing. Germany had no right to stop us from entering. Germany had no right to enforce its borders. That's true, Harry Binswanger. That much is true. Now, whether that's true about the United States of America today, I submit to you and to the audience, I submit that that is the question. Shall I bring it before the objectivist panics? I didn't announce that at the beginning of this video. Now I announce the end of this video and the title. I'll announce it in the title. I bring this question before the objectivist panics. Is there any other nation besides Germany and Soviet Russia and Cuba and North Korea? Is there any other nation that's so bad that Ayn Rand would advocate an open border policy against them? That we can just go in, anybody has the right to go in there. And if I'm wrong about this, please tell me other places where she advocates open borders, and for who and why.